Meanwhile, the latest as far as the F-35 aircraft is concerned, a British High Commission spokesperson has said, and I quote, a UK F-35B aircraft is awaiting repairs at the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport after developing an engineering issue. The UK has accepted an offer to move the aircraft to the maintenance, repair and overhaul facility at the airport, and this aircraft will be moved to the hangar once UK engineering teams arrive with specialist equipment, thereby ensuring there is minimal disruption to scheduled maintenance of other aircraft. Shiv Aruj joins us to take us through the latest. Shiv, all I can say is finally it is happening.
That's correct. It's been 13 days. Tonight will be 13 days, nearly 2 weeks since that F-35 was grounded in the Thiruvananthapuram airport after, suffering an emergency in the air over the Arabian Sea. It's incredible. Nobody thought this aircraft would be debilitated and forced to remain on the ground for this long. But the British High Commission has announced today that after a great deal of deliberation and the aircraft pretty much sitting out in the open for nearly 2 weeks now, the aircraft will be moved into a maintenance and repair hangar at the Thiruvananthapuram airport. Now remember, MRO hangars are very valuable assets because that's where aircraft are turned around and maintained. And therefore the British High Commission statement says they will be doing this carefully in order not to disrupt any of the scheduled maintenance of the other aircraft at the Thiruvananthapuram airport. Importantly, a specialist engineering team will be arriving, we are told, either today or tomorrow. It'll be a large team, possibly from Singapore, comprising of engineers equipped with the very unique specialist equipment required to handle the F-35 and take it into the hangar and then probably, open its hood and inspect its parts to see what really is wrong, because it is being described as an engineering issue. But for an aircraft to remain on ground, in a country that does not operate F-35s, it is understandable that this is being seen as a serious issue. But 2 weeks by any stretch of imagination is quite alarming for an aircraft of this kind. So the British High Commission is receiving full cooperation and coordination from the Indian Air Force, from the Thiruvananthapuram airport, the government, etc. And hopefully the aircraft will be fit and ready to fly back soon.
Right. Shiv, when you speak about the timeline and the outcome of what is going to take place, what are the possible scenarios now for the aircraft's return to either, to UK or the parent ship?
That's a very important question. We don't know yet, what path the aircraft will actually take. There are three possibilities at this point of time. One, that the aircraft is repaired and it is able to fly back to its ship. We don't know where exactly the HMS Prince of Wales aircraft carrier is, but presumably it's somewhere not very far away in the Indian Ocean because it's already deployed there. So that's scenario one, and that would be seen as a best case scenario for the aircraft to return to its ship. Scenario number two would be that the aircraft is fixed and ready to fly, but is not cleared for return to its ship and needs more maintenance, but is cleared for flight, possibly using a hopping route either back to the UK or to some UK base where it can be more deeply maintained and repaired. And the third scenario is the worst case scenario, where the aircraft simply cannot be repaired on ground in Thiruvananthapuram, in which case it's likely, and this we've reported before, that some kind of a large transport aircraft, either a C-5 or a C-17 will have to be brought into Thiruvananthapuram to transport the aircraft back physically. So the aircraft will probably have to be loaded into a giant transport aircraft and then taken back. I'm not sure precisely how this would work out. It has been done before, but that would be the absolute worst case scenario. Every effort at this point of time will be made to get the F-35 back in the air so it can at least be transported either back to its ship or to a place where it can be repaired more effectively.